Good morning,
Good morning.
sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, today topic is estimation of hardness of water by EDTA method. Previous we discussed briefly the introduction of treatment of water. What is the differentiate between hard water and soft water with equations, temporary hardness and permanent hardness with equations, and what is total hardness. Okay. Next thing is how to estimate hardness by EDTA method. Ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. How to estimate how much hardness causing in water sample. Take any unknown water sample. We calculate how much quantity of temporary hardness, how much quantity of permanent hardness, right? We should calculate by using this EDTA method, right? EDTA means ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. This is very useful compound. Find out the any hardness in water. Yes, how much hardness we should calculate it by using this compound. This is the EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. This is the ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. Tetraestic acid, CH2COH, CH2COH, CH2COH are there. Diamines, NN, diamines are there. NH2 actually, two H's are removed, adding of two HD groups here both side, two HD groups are this side. Totally diamines tetraestic acid. Ethylene, CH2CH2, that is ethylene. Ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. This is the SEDTA. Okay, after learning of this formula, yes, we how to calculate total permanent and temporary hardness of the water by complexometric method, EDTA method. This is a complexometric titration. It is complexometric titration. Completely complex ions are identified. By using the CDTA method, we should calculate a permanent, temporary, and total hardness calculate, right? And another things also very useful, and particularly we should calculate how much concentration of calcium ions, how much concentration of magnesium ions, how much concentration of iron. Total, permanent, and temporary. Okay, we should take some apparatus, conical flask, standard volumetric flask, burette, and measuring. Right? Conical flask. Do you know conical flask? Like a beaker, like beaker, and standard volumetric flask, and burette, and pipette, and measuring jar. These apparatus required for this experiment. What are the chemicals required? What is the chemicals are required? Here, these are the chemicals are required. EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraestic acid solution, standard zinc sulfide, SnSO4, buffer solution, EBT, erythrome black tea, hardness of water. Okay, EDTA, number one, EDT, standard zinc sulfide, and buffer solution, and erythrome black tea indicator, hard water. These are the important. These are the chemicals. These chemicals are very important. Okay. I'll repeat these chemicals. EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraestic acid. Ethylene diamine tetraestic acid is there. Okay, ethylene diamine, tetraestic, vapor solution, air-chrome black tea, hard water. Right? These are the chemicals. Okay, coming to the experiments, how to calculate the estimation of water. What is the basic principle of this experiment? What is the main basic principle? Based on this principle, we should calculate or estimate the temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Right? What is the basic principle? We'll discuss. When the air-chrome black tea is added, air-chrome black tea is added to the air-chrome black tea is added to hard water. Right? The pH is 9 to 10. That pH is 9 to 10. Yes, it forms a red color unstable complex with metal ions. Yes, Ca2 plus Mg2 plus present in hard water sample. When the temporary complex is titrated against EDTA solution, these loose bond EBT molecules will be replaced by strong ligand EDTA to form stable metal EDTA complex, hereby liberated free EBT indicator is in blue color, indicates end point. Indicate end point. Indicate end point of the titration. This is the important. Okay, what you should take in all chemicals. First chemical, air-chrome black tea is added to hard water. That pH is 9 to 10. Right? Forms wine red color. Unstable complex is formed with Ca2 plus Mg2 plus. Right? Unstable complex is formed. Why unstable complex is formed? The air-chrome black tea added to hard water. It is wine red color. Unstable complex formed. Okay, this unstable is nothing but when these are temporary complexes, temporary bonds is titrated against EDTA solution. The loosely bond EBT molecules will be replaced by strong ligands EDTA to form stable MEDTA complex. Thereby liberated, free EBT is out. Free EBT is out. We get end point of the titration is formed. Right? What you should please first think is air-chrome black tea added to hard water. Okay, the hard water gives wine red color, unstable complex formed, and another thing is temporary bonds are formed with EBT. Right, the loosely bond EBT is what happens replaced by strong EDT. Okay, the EBT is out, the bond with the EBT. Right, this is the basic principle of the S reaction. You added air-chrome black tea. Where is added? Hot water. Hot water is added. It is a loose bond is formed. Here is loose bond is formed. This bond is temporary bond. Next is what? Next step you can add it EDT. Now EDT is added. Now this whenever EDT added to water, this MEDT is a strong bond. It is a stable complex is formed. EBT is out. EBT is out. EBT is formed out. Okay, this is the important. Okay, these are the main basic principle are there. Main basic principle. Okay, what is basic principle? What is basic principle? Anybody, please? What is the basic principle? Anybody from girls and boys? Anybody from boys and girls? Air-chrome black tea added to hard water. It is wine red color. It is unstable complex is formed. It is temporary. Temporary bond with metal ion. Very strong bond. The EDTA added to hard water. Very strong bond is formed. Very strong bond is formed. The metal ions. What happened? The EBT is out. EBT is eliminated. EBT is eliminated. That is the important thing. Right. What is the basic principle? Anybody please? What is the basic principle, please? What is the basic principle, please? Yeah. Lokesh. Bharati. Bharati. What is basic principle of EDTA? Right. Bharati, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the basic principle of EDTA method? Can you explain?
To form stable MDTA complex, sir.
What is the basic principle?
EBT molecules will be replaced by strong
I will repeat. Please understanding what is the basic principle. First, take conical flask. In conical flask, added water. In water, EBT added. The EBT is free bond with Ca2 plus Mg2 plus. Ca2 plus Mg2 plus in water. Right? It is the unstable complex. That indication is wine red color is formed. Conical flask, we should take water and erythrom black tea. It is wine red is formed. The wine red is indicating is unstable complex formed. Okay. Now stable is required. When it is formed stable, now EDTA is added to water. The stable complex formed. Stable complex is formed. Then EBT is out. That is if blue color is formed. Blue. Wine red is unstable. Blue color is stable. When is formed wine red, erythrom black tea added to what? Unstable complex is formed. When a stable complex is formed, the reagent, what is that? EDTA added to water, blue color is formed. That is basic principle. Stable means we should calculate, we should estimate the stable point. Stable point, we should calculate how much hardness in water. That is the important. How much hardness of water. Right. Now, please explain. What is the basic principle? Tell me. Anybody, please. Yes, anybody. What is the basic principle? Yes, I will read out name. Bharati, tell me now. Yes, Bharati, tell me now. Bharati is there? Yes.
Sir, మీ వాయిస్ అసలు వినిపించ
Okay, tell me what is the basic principle? What is the basic principle, Bharati? What is the basic principle?
black is added to hot water at pH is equals to 9 to 10. It forms a wine red colored unstable complex with metal ions Ca2 plus and Mg plus 2 present in hot water sample.
Okay. Next.
When this temporary complex is treated against a EDTA solution, the loosely bound EBT molecules will be replaced by strong ligand EDTA to form stable EDTA complex, thereby liberates free EDT indicator, which is in the blue color and indicates end point of titration.
Yes, right. Anybody from boys? Boys. Anybody from boys? What is the basic principle involved in EDTA method? Boys, Omkar Reddy. Omkar Reddy. What is the basic principle? What is the basic principle involved in EDTA method? Right. Okay, basic principle is when erythrochrome black tea added hot water, it is wine red color is formed with complex ions Ca2 plus Mg2 plus. It is temporary bond. Yes. Next is EDTA solution to water. It is stable complex is formed, blue color is formed. Okay, very important. Two steps reaction. Two steps reaction. One is wine red color is formed, another one is blue color is formed. When it is formed wine red color, added EDTA to the water. Unstable wine red color is formed. Right. When it is formed stable complex, it is what is the added? What is the added? EDTA added to this solution. EDTA added to water. What happened? Blue color is formed. That's all. That's enough. That is the basic principle. And the EDTA is very powerful, very strong bond with metal. EBT is very weak bond with metal ion. That is 2 points are very important. This is the basic principle. This is the basic principle. Okay. First thing is wine red color. It is unstable. Next one is blue color. That is a stable. Okay. That is the basic principle of the EDTA complex. Next, the two reactions are very important. The first reaction, when it is formed wine red color, the metal ion reacting with VBT. Okay. Now it is formed wine red color. Okay. Next, the metal ion EBT plus EDTA. The EBT is out and reacting with EDTA with metal. That is MEDTA. Colorless stable complex is formed. Okay. This is the final reaction. This is the final reaction is formed. This is basic principle. This is the basic principle of the EDTA. What is the reaction we can see? What is the experiments we'll see, right? Okay, next is procedure. How to calculate? Yeah. Preparation of sulfide. Okay, that is known zinc sulfide. Yes, 1.437 grams of zinc sulfide. Salt is weighed and transformed into 100 ml plus, then added to it is well. After dissolving salt, make up the solution up to the mark the water. Very simple. 1.437 grams sulfide. Yes, 100 ml of standard class. This is then the little water to the yes and that solution is formed. That is called preparation of standard zinc sulfide. 0.05 molar zinc sulfide is prepared. 0.05 molar sulfide is formed. That is the standardization of the zinc sulfide. And another one is very important. Standardization of EDTA. How to standardization, right? Pipette of 100 ml of standard zinc sulfide solution into 250 ml of conical flask, 10 ml of distilled water, 3 ml of water. 1 to drops of EBT mixture. మీరు పేపర్ మీద సైడ్ లో ఒక పేపర్ తీసుకొని రాయండి. ఏం లేదు, నేను చెప్పే క్వాంటిటీస్ రాస్తే మీకు గుర్తుంటుంది. ఎస్, పిపెట్ అవుట్, పిపెట్ అవుట్, పిపెట్ అవుట్. In 250 ml conical flask, 10 ml distilled, 10 ml for 1 drop, right? This content in the conical flask are titrated against EDTA solution taken in a clean burette. Clean burette. The end point is observed by the color change from wine red to blue. The titration is repeated until the concrete readings are obtained. The concentration of EDTA solution can be calculated by using following formula. Yes. Okay, what you do? Yes, that is, this is conical flask. This is conical flask. You take, yes, zinc sulfide 10 ml, zinc sulfide 10 ml plus and 10 ml distilled water plus 3 ml buffer plus 1 or 2 drops of plus 1 or 2 drops of, yes, added to conical flask. Okay, now what happened? It is wine red color is formed. Here wine red color is formed. Okay, wine red color is formed. Right. Now is the content flask is against a titration of EDTA solution. Yes, clean burette. What happened? Yes, blue color is formed. Blue color is stop the titration. Now take the burette. The burette is filled with EDTA. Now EDTA is added. EDTA is added to the solution. Now in burette, wine red color is formed. Here wine red color is formed. Okay, before adding of EDTA, wine red color is formed. Wine red color. The wine red color is disappear. When it is disappear, add EDTA. That's basic principle is same to same. Follow the reaction. Follow the reaction. That is the standardization of NMR, right? Initial reading is 0. Next is reading is 9.9. Blue color is formed here. Stop the titration, get the reading. The value of EDTA reading is 9.9. And next is 10 ml of zinc sulfide. And initial 0. Yes, next reading is 10. That is 10. Okay, next reading is value of ZnSO4. Okay, 10 ml. Okay, and next is burette reading is 10. This is 10. Okay, volumetric titration will start. Okay, by using calculation, right? Okay, I'll repeat again. Very important here. This is standardization of irrigation. How to standardization? Take first. Take conical flask. Conical flask 10 ml zinc sulfide, 10 ml distilled water, 3 ml buffer, 1-2 drops of EDTA. Andarki gurtunda. Everybody is please understanding name. Zinc sulfide 10 ml. 10 ml distilled water, 3 ml buffer, 1-2 drops of EBT. 1-2 drops of EBT. Right? Now here is wine red color is formed. It's unstable. Right? Next is what is in a conical flask we are titrate with EDTA solution. We get blue color. The wine red color solution is converted into blue color. Stop the titration, get the readings. How many are understanding? Please, how many are understanding? Okay, 10 ml zinc sulfide plus 10 ml distilled water plus 3 ml buffer plus 1-2 drops of EBT. This is wine red, unstable complex. Now EBT in bite out by adding of EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid. EDTA is added. Now reaction is what? Blue color is formed. Blue color replace the form of now stop the titration. Get the readings, burette reading. These are all our burette readings. These are all our burette readings. This is quantity in beaker. Okay, these all are burette readings. Burette reading and blue color uste then burette reading. Okay, please repeat. Okay, how to Omkar Reddy, please. Omkar Reddy. Omkar Reddy. How to standardization of EDTA solution. How to standardization of EDTA solution. Is not getting it. ఎంటర్ అయ్యారు, దానివల్ల మీకు ప్రాబ్లం. నిద్రపోతున్నారు చాలా మంది, రైట్? హ్యాపీ. సౌజన్య, బి సౌజన్య 518. బి సౌజన్య, బి సౌజన్య, రైట్? దిస్ is the yes. Standardization of EDTA solution. EDTA solution. Saujanya, are you following?
Sir.
Yes, tell me. Standardization of EDTA solution.
Pipette out 10 ml of standard zinc sulfate solution into 250 ml conical flask.
Yes.
Add 10 ml of distilled water, 3 ml of buffer, and 1 to 2 drops of EBT indicator.
ఏమైంది?
The contents in the conical flask are titrated against EDTA solution taken in a clean burette. The endpoint is observed by the color change from wine red to blue. The titration is repeated until the concurrent readings are obtained. The concentration of EDTA solution can be calculated by using following formula.
Next table, please. Table.
Serial number, volume of ZnSO4, burette reading initial, final, volume of EDTA, final, initial.
Right. What is the 10-10? 10. What is the values of 10? What is the ZnSO4? 10 is the ZnSO4 quantity. Okay, 9.9, 10 values are burette readings. Okay, finally what I am saying, in conical flask, the ZnSO4 solution, 10 ml ZnSO4 solution, 10 ml distilled water, 3 ml buffer, 1 to 2 drops of EBT indicator in conical flask, right? Conical flask is 5 items are there. One is the standard zinc sulfide, 1, and distilled water is 1, and 3 ml of buffer, and 1-2 drops of EBT. 4 items added to conical flask. The conical flask solution is titrated against with the EDTA. The EDTA in burette. After some time, what happened? This is blue color is formed. Wine red to blue. Of the titration, get the burette reading. That reading is 9.910. Important. It's not a rocket science, very simple reaction. Okay, this is very simple reaction, right? This is the burette reading calculated. From these values, we calculate all values. ZnSO4 EDT. ZnSO4 side M1 E1 by N1 equal to M2 V2 by N2. M1 is what? Molarity of zinc sulfide. E1 is volume of zinc sulfide. M2 is normality of EDTA solution. V2 is volume of EDTA, burette reading. N1, N2 is equal to 2. That's good. Okay. Now write the formula. M1. Now calculate. Now calculate the readings. Now calculate. Right. Now calculate. What is the calculation? M2 calculation here. M2 equal to M2 equal to M2 is formula is what? M1 V1 by M1 E1 by V2. Why? Because N2 N1 is equal to 2. That's not. Now you have to calculate it. You know M1, you know E1, you know V2 burette reading. Burette reading means average is 10. The values, you know M1 is what? Molarity of zinc sulfide. E1 is the volume of zinc sulfide. VT is, we should calculate it. The burette reading, volume of EDTA. So calculate, M2 is calculated. That is, M2 is the EDTA molarity. That is the normality, molarity of EDTA. Molarity of EDTA, not normality. Molarity of EDTA calculated. That is M2 equal to M1 E1 by V2 is the molarity of EDTA. This is the standardization of EDTA solution. Standardization of EDTA solution. What is standardization of EDTA solution? Okay, some quantity, right, in beaker, yes, 10 ml of zinc sulfide, 10 ml of distilled water, 3 ml of buffer, 1-2 drops of EDTA, wine red color is formed. Against titration is EDTA solution. Okay, blue color form, again blue color bottle pen. We should get the all readings. That is the standardization of EDTA solution. Next. Okay, how to standardization of EDTA solution, please? Anybody? How to standardization of EDTA solution? How to standardization of EDTA solution? Meer adagali. Ram Charan, please. How to? Yes. How to standardization of EDTA solution? Yes, anybody please? Omkar Reddy. Danish.
So 10 ml of zinc sulfate was
Yeah. Start. Standardization of EDTA solution. Standardization of EDTA solution.
so 10 ml in 250 ml chronicle flask, 10 ml of zinc sulfate was added, sir. And 10 ml of distilled water, 3 ml of buffer, and 1 to 2 drops of EBT was also added, sir. Then a wine red colored solution was formed, sir, which was unstable. To make it stable, we were adding EDT solution, sir. So when we added EDT solution, it gives a stable complex, which was in blue color, sir. So by this way, we can make it stable, sir.
Very good explanation. Okay, standardization of. Okay, there is M1 E1 is equal to M2 V2. from by the data M2 calculated, EDTA molarity is calculated. M2 is equal to M1 E1 by V2. That is the formula. Right, thank you. And estimation of temperature. Next is what? Permanent hardness. Right. Permanent same. Permanent hardness calculate చేయాలంటే definitely remove the temporary hardness. Temporary hardness మనం remove చేయాలి. How to temporary hardness remove? In process of boiling. In process of boiling, temporary hardness is completely removed. Then calculate the permanent hardness. Same procedure is there. Take 100 ml of hot water. Please see the, yes, this one. Standardization of the estimation. Estimation of permanent hardness of water. 1000 as 100 ml of hot water sample to beaker and boil the water till the volume reduce 50 ml. Yes, Ca2 plus Mg2 plus. Right? Cool the solution. Cool the solution and filter it. Right? What happened? These ions Mg2 plus decomposition to CaSO4, CaSO3 and used twice. And that is precipitate. Temporary hardness causing salts nothing but calcium, magnesium, bicarbonates are removed in the process of boiling of water. And take some quantity of water from the bore well or underground water or river water, whatever it is. Okay, take it 100 ml of water and take 100 ml of water in beaker and boil. After it is volatile, it is evaporated, not volatile, it is evaporated. Okay, that will be reduced 50 ml of water. The 50 ml of water is filter it and cool it. And remaining what happened here, then the process of boiling, what happened? All temporary hardness causing salts are completely removed in the process of boiling. That's why you take 100 ml. Okay, that will be reduced the 50 ml in the process of boiling. That's good. Okay, again, 50 ml used to titration. Same. 50 ml of water and 3 ml of water, 1 or 2 drops of EBT, white color is formed. Again, the solution is titrated with EDA, blue color is formed. Okay, we take the readings from the burette. Same to same, as it is. Okay, permanent you know, total you know. How to calculate temporary? Temporary hardness equal to total hardness, permanent hardness. Okay, we should calculate 3 parameters: permanent hardness, temporary hardness, and permanent, temporary, and total hardness. We should calculate. Same procedure is there. Okay, and 100 ml water, it reduced 50 ml. 50 ml when we take.
Sir, your voice was breaking, sir.
All temporary hardness causing salts are completely removed in the process of boiling. Remaining 50 ml of water is cooled it and filter it. Cool cheyali, filter cheyali. Again, the 50 ml water is used in titration. 50 ml of water, 3 ml of buffer, 1 or 2 drops of EBT indicator taken in conical flask. Titrate with burette. Manu burette to titration chesthe evavutundi, we get colored. That is a blue color. Blue color formed, stop the titration, get the readings. Very simple, right? This
Sir, voice was not at all clear, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now okay? Now okay?
Yeah,
Are
sir,
you
somewhat better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Now the table. Okay, volume of sample of water, 50 ml. Okay, it is completely, here is 50 ml is completely remove the hardness, temporary hardness causing salts water. Okay, boiling water, cooling water, boiled and filter water, 50 ml. Okay, this water is only consist of consists of permanent hardness, not temporary. Temporary already removed in the process of boiling. Okay, initially 0, that reading, up to 2.2 reading, we get the yes, blue color is formed. Okay, Mali మనం చేసిన 2.2 వస్తుంది, one reading is enough. Okay, 50 ml, yes, initial reading is what, 0, 2.2. Okay, from the reading, yes, permanent hardness of water equal to C to D into 1000 by volume of water sample. Yes, that is C is equal to volume of EDTA, that is 2.2 into S5 into 1000 by 3. మనకు అక్కడ 5 వస్తుంది, మనం క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చేసాం కదా. The value is calculated, that value is 5. You should calculate that ppm is 220 ppm. This is permanent hardness. We know total hardness 400, permanent hardness 220. What is temporary hardness, please? Kalyan, what is temporary hardness, Kalyan? T. Kalyan. You know permanent hardness, you know temporary hardness. Kalyan. Mr. Kalyan?
Hello?
Yeah, Kalyan, what is the value of temporary hardness? We should calculate total hardness. We should calculate what? Permanent hardness.
Permanent hardness, sir.
Okay, what is the value? What is the temporary hardness? Temporary hardness is equal to total hardness minus permanent hardness.
Permanent
Okay,
hardness, sir. Yes, sir.
మనం మళ్ళీ మనం ఎంత మిస్ అయిపోయిందో అది మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం, రైట్?
Yes, sir.
ఫస్ట్
Yes, sir.
స్టెప్ లో ఎస్టిమేషన్ ఆఫ్ టోటల్ హార్డ్నెస్, in second step is estimation of permanent hardness. Whenever go for permanent hardness, yes, the water is completely boiled. In the process of boiling, temporary hardness causing salts are completely removed, right? Okay, what happened? Remaining water will be filtered and cooled. That water is used for the titration. Okay, the titration is what? 2.2, you get the burette reading. Okay, permanent hardness of the water is equal to C into D by 1000 by volume of water sample, 2.2 into 5 into 1000 by 50, that is 220 ppm. This is the, what is the results? Results, yes, 400 is total hardness, permanent hardness is 220, temporary hardness is 180. This is the yes, estimation of hardness of water. Estimation of hardness of water. Very simple, very simple. First is what? Estimation, standardization of VDTA solution. Next step is estimation of total hardness. Third step is estimation of permanent hardness, right? In first step, estimation of total hardness. How to calculate? Estimation of VDTA solution. Sorry, standardization of VDTA solution. Yes, ZnSO4 solution 10 ml. Distilled water is 10 ml, 3 ml of buffer, 1 to 2 drops of, yes, EBT.
EDT.
EBT, 1 or 2 drops of EBT, Erythrome black tea indicator. Okay, in conical flask. Now added EDTA. Add చేసినప్పుడు బ్లూ కలర్ వస్తుంది. బ్లూ కలర్ తో మనం అక్కడ M1 E1 is equal to M2 V2 క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం. M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2, where M2 is equal to M1 E1 by E2 calculate. That is the standardization of EDTA solution is over. Next is estimation of total hardness. How to calculate estimation of water? Instead of ZnSO4 solution, you take the 50 ml of hot water plus distilled water మనకు పని లేదు, distilled water తో మనకు పని లేదు. ఇక్కడ మనం డైరెక్ట్ గా వాటర్ తీసుకున్నాం. 50 ml of water plus 3 ml of buffer, 1 or 2 drops of EBT indicator. Now we take 3 samples, titrate with the EDTA solution. EDTA solution తో మనం titration చేస్తాం. Now get the reading. What is the value? Yes, total hardness, that is the total hardness equal to C into D into 1000 by volume of water. C, you know, that is the burette reading. D you calculated. Okay, that is value is 5 and 1000 by volume of water is 50. Okay, you should calculate 400 ppm is formed. That's enough. Next is permanent hardness. అందరూ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. పర్మనెంట్ హార్డ్నెస్ చేయాలి అంటే టెంపరీ హార్డ్నెస్
ఈ సమ్ ఆఫ్ పర్మనెంట్ హార్డ్నెస్ అండ్ టెంపరీ హార్డ్నెస్.
ఏదమ్మా?
సో టోటల్ హార్డ్నెస్ కి కావాలంటే సమ్ ఆఫ్ పర్మనెంట్ హార్డ్నెస్ అండ్ టెంపరీ హార్డ్నెస్.
రైట్. అంటే పర్మనెంట్ హార్డ్నెస్ రిమూవ్ చేయాలంటే డెఫినెట్లీ టెంపరీ హార్డ్నెస్ రిమూవ్ చేయాలి. Permanent hardness is calculated. Temporary hardness is calculated, removed in the process of boiling. Process of boiling, what happens? Temporary hardness causing salts, calcium bicarbonates, magnesium bicarbonates removed. Okay, the water is reduced. 100 ml water taken in beaker that will be boiled. Water 100 ml is reduced to 50 ml. The 50 ml water is cooled, filter it. The 50 ml water to 50 ml of water, ml of buffer, 1 or 2 drops of titrate with EDTA solution. Mali EDTA cheste avutundi wine red to blue color. Now stop the titration. Yes, get the readings from the burette. Yes, that is 2.2. Now permanent hardness equal to C into D into 1000 by